everyone, today's video is going to be my no-buy update. So if you don't know, I started a no-buy in October of 2018. So as of today, it has been 5 months. Well, technically as of tomorrow, but I want to film another video tomorrow. So I don't think I'm going to buy any makeup today, so I think we're good. But yeah, I have been on a no-buy, and for a while it was really, really easy. I think I've talked about this before in these kind of update videos, but I kind of go through phases with YouTube. I mean, not filming YouTube. I always like to film, and I always like to like comment back to y'all and chat with y'all, but sometimes I don't watch a lot of YouTube, and sometimes I watch a ton of YouTube. It just kind of goes back and forth, just depending on my mood and if I'm really feeling it. And I have been in a watching YouTube all the time phase. I also recently finished my Pan That palette. So I was doing a Pan That palette. I've been doing it for 14 months, and I just decided I was over it. I wasn't enjoying it anymore, so I stopped. But now I have been using a lot of other eyeshadows, and if you don't know, eyeshadow is my favorite part of makeup, so I feel like I've gotten to play a lot more, and that's making me really want a lot more. So I think it's all good, but I have been really, really tempted by quite a few things. Disney has come out with quite a few collections recently. So they came out with their Princess collection, and I really, really wanted it, but I tried not to. I mean, I didn't get anything from it. And then they have the Dose of Colors Mickey, and now Dose of Colors is doing a mini, and ColourPop is doing a Villains collection. And then in May, MAC is coming out with an Aladdin collection. And if you don't know, Jasmine is by far my favorite princess. So it's very hard right now. I also really wanted one palette, though I think I might be getting it. I really want the Riviera palette by ABH. It's like nautical themed, and just the colors in there are so dang pretty. But someone said that they were gonna send it to me, which is just like crazy insane. I kind of haven't really fully processed it yet, that's even a thing at all. But yeah, so I've definitely been really tempted by quite a few things, but I haven't bought anything at all. It has made me try to really use up some stuff, and it's been making me more likely to declutter. So since the last update, I did do a like base product declutter, and I think my declutter playlist is already linked below, so you can check out that. But then I decided I don't want to do a full declutter because I was playing with a palette that I would have decluttered otherwise. But after playing with it for a week in my weekly product pan, I was like, no girl, I'm not getting rid of this. So I decided I'm not going to do a full declutter, but it did bring down my numbers. And then I have like everyone, or maybe not everyone, that's dramatic, but like a lot of people, I have lots of little things or things that are like, okay, you're pretty much finished. So I've been trying to focus on those. So last update, which was a month ago, I had 1,443 items in my makeup collection. So that includes nail polish and perfume, and my makeup collection by the pan. So for example, I know I say this every time, but just in case you're new, I want you to be like clear. This is an eyeshadow palette, obviously, but this doesn't count as one. It actually counts as 9 because there are 9 items in here. Now I do that because if I were to like use this guy up, I can give myself credit for it without having to get rid of the whole palette. So that's what I do. And this time I have 1,403 items. So I have gone down by 40 items. Again, some of that is a declutter for sure, but I've also just been really, using my stuff, and I've been really enjoying it and having a good time. Playing with makeup again. I mean, like today's look, I really like a lot. I like silver eyeshadow. I feel pretty in silver. So yeah, I'm having a good time playing with my makeup and really getting back into it. If you don't know, my plan is to keep on this no-buy until I have under 1,000 items. So in 5 months, when I started, I had 1,470. So I have gone down quite a bit, but I've still got a long way to go. I've got 403 items to use up. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on playing. I do have project pans going on, and that definitely helps me use up my items a little quicker than a lot quicker than I probably would. It also helps me with Temptations, because though I know there are quite a few things out right now that I really want, and I would really like to buy. I know that, okay, I've been working on a blush. I'll just show you. I have an entire makeup collection of rolling project pan, And in that, I have pulled out this blush. Now, I think I started that in October of 2017-ish. I don't know exactly when. And I have used this blush pretty much every single day. I use this blush for my sister's wedding. I use it all the time. You can see I've got pan. That's exciting. But like, there's still a bunch of blush in there. It's what's on my face today. So like, I know how long makeup takes to use up. Now, not all makeup takes that long. But similarly, I can show y'all, I did my Pan That palette. And, you know, I felt like I was pretty dedicated. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I felt like I was pretty dedicated to that project. I was pretty much only using this palette, except for on the weekends. 14 months of use. Used up one eyeshadow. One single solitary eyeshadow. So I know how long it takes to use up makeup. So that does help me be mindful of what I'm buying. Because I'm like, yeah, girl, you buy that eyeshadow palette, it's going to be in your collection for like 27 years. So do you really need it? But yeah, I don't know. I am having a little bit of temptation. Well, no, that's not true. I'm having a lot of temptation. But I am sticking strong. I know that this is what I need to do for my collection and just for not being wasteful and for not having regrets. I don't know. Regret is a strong word to me. I don't want to say I regret things I have in my collection, but occasionally, now John always gets on to me because he's like, you could do this with anything, but I can like look at my collection and think of how much money I spent on it and other things I could have done. Right now we're saving up for a couple of really big purchases, so it's, you know, it's kind of thinking that, plus, you know, I've been very candid about it on my channel, but I do have quite a bit of student debt. And then I've got some other little debts as well. Well, I mean, they're not little, but relatively speaking, they're little. So just trying to be really cognizant with all of my purchases, not just makeup. But makeup is one of those things that I feel like, for me at least, it's kind of easy to be like, okay, I get that you want another powder, but you have 8, you're good, girl. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay strong. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it helped you at all. I don't know. That's kind of the goal. I just like it. So that's all I have for y'all today. If you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. And I'll just see y'all real soon. Bye.